Hi, it's Nicodian. Since artfight is starting tomorrow, I thought it would be a great idea to share my artfight references with you. Yay! I made like 12 reference sheets, I believe, over a month, but I will only be sharing 10 of them, which I guess is most of them. But I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to make content out of it. So yeah. All of the OCs that I will be drawing are part of my own series that I'm making. I might make it a webcomic or maybe like a mini animatic series or something, but I'm too lazy for that. So for now, they only exist in artfight. Not to say too much about it, it's called Nia 7S and it's an isolated planet that has a strange core that causes people with early deaths to stay stuck in a spirit form, and they need someone else with like a super cool spirit power to free them. Those people are called resonators. Ooh. So the first character I'm drawing is the main character, I guess, but this is Kyo, and he's an alien who isn't from Nia 7S, which is like the planet. So he can just see spirits regardless. Shit, I forgot to mention that regular people and most resonators can't actually see spirits. They just like live without knowing they exist. He was actually up on my artfight page last year, so he's kind of a redraw of the old one because he had no lore and no color palette, and I hope I did good for the new color palette because I think he's really fun and cute. So yeah. Next up is my boy. I love him so much. This is Riker Onyx. He's able to see and hear spirits, which is like the eyes and the ears, whatever. And so he can like just talk to them. So, and his like extra features are normalized in this world. So like some people have like animal ears or like tails and stuff. He works at a theme park as a jester, so he just walks around the park and makes jokes at kids and stuff. Under Esho, who is his like kind of strange boss. Like she's like Makima, kind of. Like I wanted her to be kind of like Makima, but not like actually an asshole. Moving on to Nico, who is my Sona, and is a self-insert in my own story. I think that's what. Anyway, he is able to see spirits, but only without light or closing his eyes, which is why his eyes are covered with his hair. I don't really have a whole lot to say about him, because I just thought I like his design. He's a cutie patootie, and to be honest, he doesn't have a lot of lore. But he is Esho's assistant, and she is, like, Esho is too important to the story. I don't know why. Next up is Elri and Riel, the twins. Ooh, I was trying to make like an opposite duo and didn't really make them for I didn't make it for artfight until I decided to make them for artfight, and then I added like the references and stuff. I think they came out really cute, but I had trouble doing the pink and blues for Riel's hair, and I think I'll redo it next year because I don't like the shading that much. But for now, I'm not gonna mess with it because I'm a lazy bum. So yeah. Daiki Taiki. His name is so dumb on purpose, I swear, because I just wanted like a kid who had a dumb name, and he's just like a ray of sunshine. I just love him so much. I just want to squeeze him. He works with Riker at the theme park. I also changed up the layout for his reference sheet, but I don't really like it. I kind of missing the ominous gray background, but I'm not changing it right now because I'm still a lazy bum. So. Next up is my actual favorite duo, which is Elkray and Oak. I'm drawing Elkray right now. Oak will be the next one. Elkray is a resonator who is able to have spirits replace his own soul and take over his body, which is a risky skill to use, but also the most guaranteed kill, or extermination, if you will. if you have a team with you. Oak has actually made a contract with Elkray, so only it can use his spirit to exterminate other spirits. Oak is my baby. This is my child. I hope everyone draws it. Oak was young before he turned into a spirit and ended up dying in a freak accident, which caused him to lose his sight, which is why he has no like pupils and stuff. His family didn't actually have enough money to pay for hospital services, I guess. I don't know. So he ended up dying from like infection, and now he works with Elkray for he's technically not a resonator, but like he's a resonator in his own head. The next one is a spirit that Esho actually trapped into a lantern at the theme park, so now it like glows blue instead of like the regular like light color. I didn't really make a lore for him. I just liked the design. And I had 11 sheets and I just wanted to make another one because it was bothering me. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I don't fucking know. Last up is the man or woman, the myth, the legend, Esho. She is a piece of work. I like her headshot way more than I like her full body because of her face. Like, I don't like the face on the head. I like the headshot on the face. I like the face on the headshot way more than I like the face on the full body because she looks like an owl, and I was like, oh, I like that. And then I went to move on to the headshot, and I was like, I don't want her to look like an owl. And then it pissed me off, and I'm not redrawing that because I'm still, again, a lazy bum. I will probably fix it next year, though. Thanks for sticking around with me to watch this, or if you're listening to this while drawing. I appreciate you staying, clicking on my video. I don't know how to make an outro. Love you all. One more. Nicodian out. Bye-bye.